COVID testing is needed now more than ever during the Omicron surge, but how can you tell if these pop-up sites are legit? Reporter Ryan Fish investigates some of these phony testing sites and how you can avoid them.
Margo Benval and her husband were exposed to COVID-19 in December as they searched for a PCR test appointment in Tucson.
Everything seemed to be full for several days, and I was getting kind of frustrated.
Benval then discovered this free walk-up testing site at Speedway in Cole, operated by the Center for COVID Control.
I was expecting to see kind of a clinic-y kind of an atmosphere, and it wasn't.
Benval says a receptionist with a loose-fitting mask took pictures of both sides of their IDs and took their email addresses.
The receptionist was also the technician, so she took us into this little side room, which was equally as bizarre. I mean, it's not tidy or anything.
Benval says she and her husband were then told a PCR test backlog would delay results and a rapid test was the best option. She says they were handed swabs and told to do it themselves, then told they'd get the results by email in about 15 minutes. They each later got a confirmation email, but she says they never got the results.
The whole time I was in there, I was going, something doesn't feel right.
She left a one-star review with the Better Business Bureau, and she wasn't the only one. Negative online reviews have come in about some of the Center for COVID Control's other locations across the country. The BBB has given the company an F rating, and it's now being investigated by Better Business Bureaus in multiple states. So we started looking into the company, which is based in Illinois. The company's website says it offers free rapid tests and PCR tests at more than 275 locations nationwide, including 4 in the Phoenix area and this location in Tucson. State and county health officials tell us sites doing rapid tests must have a Clinical Laboratory Improvement Amendments, or CLIA license. A database search found the Center for COVID Control has a CLIA number based in Wisconsin. When I called the company's phone number listed online, I was told the company partners with Doctors Clinical Laboratory, which also has a CLIA number. But the Arizona Department of Health Services tells us providers must report test results to them under an executive order, unless the specimens are sent to another site. They say they don't receive results from the names Center for COVID Control or Doctors Clinical Laboratory. I went to the Tucson site to ask if they could present their CLIA license or answer questions. The facility manager told me this location is not seeing the issues other locations are, then directed my questions to a press email address. I sent my questions there, but never got a response. When I called the company, they also couldn't confirm their CLIA number or direct my call to Doctors Clinical Laboratory. When I asked if they had a response to criticism they've received, the person on the other end hung up on me. I called the number listed on the Doctors Clinical Laboratory website. It brought me back to the Center for COVID Control's main number.
We are not aware of any current investigations in Arizona into the Center for COVID Control. We reached out to the State Attorney General's office and the Southern Arizona Better Business Bureau and did not hear back.